just to double check. I'm 99.9% sure that this cam ain't got fuel pump load. But we're gonna pull this out and check just to make sure. Usually that thing will slide right down, but it's like it's jammed up in there. So that fuel pump rod, it's jammed up in there. It's probably got only a 1/4 inch out. So I don't know. I'm thinking it might have shoved up in there, and if the cam don't have the fuel pump lobe on it, then it's probably up in there riding on the cam. But I'm gonna pull this plate off and see if I can grab it with some pliers and pull it out of there. No, we'll see what the end of it looks like. Kind of thinking it might be kind of chewed. It might not come out. I don't know. I might have really screwed up on this one. Maybe it ain't as bad as I'm thinking it could be. Maybe it'll come right out. And hopefully it ain't jammed up in there and the end of it all chewed up and not gonna come out or something. Alright. Oh, it was a little nasty. Come on out of there. So I was worried this was jammed up there and maybe all chewed up by the camshaft or something, but I guess it was just stuck way up in there and probably riding on the camshaft a little bit. It does look kind of wore right there. So I don't know, but definitely ain't got no cam lobe on it, that's for sure. Because if it did, it wouldn't go up in that far. And plus, I rolled the motor over 2 or 3 times and it didn't shoot it out, you know. So obviously, it ain't pushing on nothing. But I got somebody that commented, said he had a camshaft, so hopefully I can get that from him, and then we'll get this thing tore down and get the cam swapped out in it, and then hopefully we can get this thing finished up. I'll pull this rig back off of here so I can try to get her cleaned out. I gotta get I think I got the gaskets. I gotta get some more carb cleaner. I've been using a bunch of dang carb cleaner here lately. I used up all I had. That's on there really tight, okay. But yeah. Gotta get some carb cleaner, and I gotta get a special tool for the back to take. There's a little plate on the back. I forget what it's called. There's a little plate back there. It's got a special kind of tool you gotta have to get it off. I've had luck getting them off with a flathead before, but I don't want to mess them up, come close to stripping them out. So I'm just gonna order the right tools for them, or go up to the parts store, I guess, see if they got them. But it's a special tool. I'll put a picture of it in here. Y'all see what I'm talking about. Gotta get that, and then on the other side over here, I need to get some linkage so I can hook up my stuff for my transmission, or TV cable, whatnot, kick down cable, whatever you want to call it. But I need to get the linkage on this side for that. So I'm gonna get this rig pulled off, and I might stick the old holley back on it for the time being, just so I can move this thing around in the yard and stuff. Goodness gracious alive. These hookers on there. Took a little persuasion, but I finally got it off. Yeah, I need to figure out something with this linkage here. See, this is what I need. Need that right there over here, but it's got all this crap on it. It does have some little Allen heads, so maybe I can take this piece off. Well, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I was thinking about swapping the linkage off this one over here, but that's not my carburetor, so I don't guess I'm gonna do that. But I am gonna put this one back on here. The main problem with this carburetor, I think, is the accelerator pump. It don't pump very good when you hit the gas, so I might try to play with this a little bit, maybe tighten that up. Just throw this one back on there so I can figure something out in the linkage and get that little special tool I need for that piece back there. Actually, this accelerator pump might be bad altogether. I'm pretty sure I replaced this thing whenever I cleaned this thing out a few times. See, that one works a little better. This one here is pretty stiff. It should go down in there. That one ain't much better, but it's a little bit better. I might see if I can find another accelerator pump, put in there. This can definitely use some adjustment too, I do believe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna swap that out and just throw this rig back on there for now. See this one here. It's a lot softer, and it's still got a lot of gas in it. It's now all in my floor. So this is the one that was in it. Stiff as can be. I found this one. It's new, but it's old. It's questionable, but it does go up and down, unlike this one. I'm gonna put this one in here and see what happens. I put that accelerator pump in there and adjust this some. So she's pumping now, so I think this might make a pretty big difference. Found a new gasket too. When I found the accelerator pump, get rid of that junk. Yeah, daggone bolts, nuts stuck on there. I hate when my studs and all come out together. Hate that crap. See if I can get these jokers down in here and act right. Carry my gasket. Alright, lost the washer, so go find the washer. This one over here. Alright, found the washer finally. All this tighten up. Now I gotta redo the dang fuel line, swap all that crap back out. And find a battery. We got her all buttoned up. Now I just need to find a battery. And I'm curious to see how much difference that accelerator pump's gonna make. I changed that thing out before. I know I did. I guess that other one just hardened up for some reason. I ain't really sure why. Dang boy, you dropping all my tools, man. Well, let me find a battery and we'll see what this thing will do. Sure we ain't got no leaks. Gas looking a little nasty. I don't see nothing leaking nowhere. Turn the button on, son. Turn that button on. Oh yeah. Pumping a lot better. Still a little weak. No, don't turn it back on. Still, I can adjust that a little bit more. See, I kind of overfill it with gas a little bit. Dry all this gas up. Hey, there's the dang washer I was looking for right there. Alright, this thing might be flooded. I ain't even gonna turn the pump on. Look at that. I ain't never in my life. I mean, that first startup, it's idling and everything. I mean, she's cold as can be. Well, now it goes dead. Battery cable. All right, take two. Yep, turn it on. Twist it hard. Lift it hard. No, don't match that. Alright, now you can turn it on. Might have blowed the dang float out.
Daddy, what's this one doing? What's that one doing, Daddy?
Nothing, son. Yep. Oh man, now it's flooding when I turn the pump on. Yep. Oh crap, that ain't no good. Hit the button. Alright, so I don't know what I done did. I done screwed something up. Cause now she's overflowing. Well, got the daggone thing working better. And now it's flooding out the vent tube there. Don't look like it's over pressure. Going up to about 6 pounds or so. Yeah. About 6 pounds. So I think I just left the fuel pump on too long. Maybe blowed the daggone needle and seat out or something. I don't know. But I'm tired of screwing with it today. Two steps forward, 3 steps back, but it is what it is. I ain't too worried about it. We'll get it figured out. But I'm done messing with it for today. As far as a little Nissan here, still got the motor over there. Waiting on the guy to let us know when we can come get the other one. The new one, or new old one, old new one, whatever you want to call it. Replacement for that rig. If y'all seen the last video, we tore this thing down. As you can see, she's in pretty rough shape. But the guy he got it from said he's going to give him another motor. He's going to try to go over there and get them swapped out today, but I don't guess he's got home yet. He's going to let us know when he got home, but it's almost dark now, so we probably won't get that done today. But he did say he'd swap him out, just bring this one over there, and I guess he's got one he knows is good. I'm going to check it all out myself. We ain't going to just throw her in the back of the truck and tear her out this time. I'm going to at least make sure the daggone thing roll over. That way I ain't got to tear down another motor, it ain't no good. This one here, we just pretty much threw it in the back of the truck and took off. I can't remember if I did or not, but it seems like I tried to roll this thing over. I couldn't get it to roll over, but just went on with it. I don't know. Should have thought about it then, but we didn't. It is what it is. But he has got another one, so we're gonna get a replacement for this rig. And as far as the Ford Ranger here, I guess I need to get started on it. At least put the motor together, put the head on it, and all that stuff. I need to go holler at a buddy of mine. He's got an intake and carburetor, aluminum intake, Eldebrock, and a Holley carburetor. So we're gonna go pick one of them out. I think I figured out what I'm gonna do with for mounts here. So whenever we go over there to swap them motors out, get another motor for that Nissan, I'm gonna try to grab some frame mounts off a truck, kind of like mine there, just regular old frame mounts that the clamshells bolt to. That way I can just put regular old Chevrolet motor mounts in here. If I have to, I'll build something off here and weld them jokers in here. We'll get it figured out, but I think that's what I'm gonna do for motor mounts on this rig. And then we can just use regular old clamshells, bolt them in there. You know, it'll have some rubber on it, put them on the motor mounts for a little give. So we might do that, or I was also thinking, you know, I could use these clamshells and go find a piece of pipe or something, steel tubing, cut and put in here, or basically the clamshell would go over it, and build something off down here where I have like a metal pipe right here, and the clamshell will go over it and bolt up. I don't know, got a couple of different ideas. We'll get something figured out. And you know, S10, I don't know about that rig, I don't know. And then we come to this thing here that's been sitting out here basically for the past couple years, I'd say. I don't know when the last video I've done on this thing was, but it's been a while. If y'all been on the channel for a while, then you'll know that the motor that's in my black C10 over there originally came out of this truck. And we was gonna do a LS swap on this thing. I still got the motor laying over there. It's been laying over there covered up for the last couple years. I actually need to go check on it, make sure it still rolls over. I'm pretty sure it's still good to go. But the guy that owns this truck, he just brought me some mounts, some LS swap mounts. And these just basically go over the factory frame mounts there. And And bolt up to the 5.3 we got. Dirty Dingo mounts. Pretty nice mounts. Pretty good quality. Looks like we're gonna finally get started on this rig. I don't know when, but probably within the next month or two we'll get started on her, I'd say. At least try to get the motor and all set down in here. It's gonna be a 5.3 with the turbo 350 that was in the truck originally. And we're kind of debating on doing a turbo setup on it. So basically what he wants to do with the truck is put the 5.3 in it and just get it running, driving real, get everything cleaned up real nice, and try to sell the truck and make a little money. But we're debating on putting a turbo kit on it, trying to decide if, you know, if it's worth putting the kit on there, you know, or if you can just make more money by putting a stock 5.3 in it and trying to sell it like that. Obviously, if you put a turbo kit on it, you could get a little bit more out of the truck, but you got to spend more on it too, so you got to take that into factor. But I don't know, we ain't figured out exactly what we're gonna do yet, but we will be working on this thing again on the channel. I think I'll probably get it drug out here soon, maybe load it on a trailer, just take it up to the car wash and spray it off real good before we get started on it. It'll either be a stock 5.3 or turbo 5.3. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But we got something to get started with anyhow. That's what we've been waiting on forever, really. But you know, stuff happens, life happens. Guy's got a few kids, you know, he works off, so you can't just do crap all the time. You gotta do what you can when you can. But yeah, these are the kind of mounts I was talking about, trying to find to use on the Ranger. Just regular old small block Chevy frame mounts. So this is the motor for the orange truck. I know it looks rough. It's been sitting out here quite a while. I actually pulled this out of a Tahoe several years ago, probably about 2-3 years ago, and he bought it from me. It's basically been sitting right here ever since. But I got these garbage bags packed down in there, and when I set it here, I pulled the plugs out and I put some oil down in the cylinders, stuck the plugs back in it. And I come out here every few months, you know, and roll it over. Might look rough, it's been sitting out here, but this thing purred like a kitten when I pulled it out of the truck. Be sure this thing's good to go. See if I can roll it over. See if I can turn this thing over by hand. Oh yeah, see, yeah. She's still nice loose. Still good to go. Got her all covered back up, tucked in real good. Whole sun's starting to go down, so I reckon I'm gonna call it quits for today. Hopefully next day or so we can get that motor there took over there and swapped back out, and way we can get started on that Nissan. But I reckon I'm gonna close this one off here. Y'all just like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more. Later.